back here, and Nowrouz Mubarak, a happy new year to everybody. It is so wonderful to be here. This is always the day which we have some of the best food, and the seats in City Council look the most beautiful because every single year that spring harvest and the flowers that is brought in by the Persian community really enlivens these chambers. And it's a fitting metaphor for the way the Persian community has enlivened and enriched this city. The Persian community that immigrated here from Iran is the highest educated group of immigrants this city has ever received. Born out of tragedy for many, it was a great boon to this city. And I think this city similarly embraced and opened its arms in one of the great migrations this world has seen in the last century, when so many professionals came here, folks who today are working on reducing traffic in our Department of Transportation, people who today are making investments creating jobs, people who today have some of the best listened to radio stations and television programs, not just here in Los Angeles, but that gets broadcast to the world. And it's also fitting that we remember the way that the Persian history is something for all of us in humanity to celebrate. The Greeks often claim that they are where democracy was born, and sometimes we accept that. But if you go further back, it's actually the Persians who had democracy first, who have added beautiful poetry and art that enriched our lives, that started the tradition of history, of writing a written history, of the numerals that we use in mathematics, the scientific innovation. So we celebrate both the common humanity of what spring represents, of us, a new start, a new beginning, and of course, what Nowrouz means to all of us, focusing on our families and our loved ones. But we also see it as a moment to thank the Iranian American community.
نوروزتان خجسته باد، نوروزتان پیروز باد، نوروزتان توأم با صلح و آرامش و کار و وحدت سازنده برای تمام دنیا باد. درود بر شما بینندگان گرامی مامتاک. من دکتر نلی فرنودی ظهیری هستم و خوشحالم در سال نو، این سال جدید، با آنچه که کار سازنده، وحدت سازنده و صلح و آشتی هست شروع بکنیم. سالی هستش که نه تنها در وایت هاوس President Obama and our First Lady Michelle Obama نوروز رو برای دومین سال جشن میگیرند، بلکه در سازمان ملل در کنار ملل متحد دور هم میایم که نوروز رو برای آوردن صلح و آشتی و عشق بیشتر به دنیا و جهان و خانواده هامون جشن بگیریم. امروز خوشحالم که در کنارم نسل آینده، نسل جوان، نسل به اصطلاح کودکان، کسانی که عاشقشون هستم، بچه های خودم که واقعا inspired MomTalk PeaceLearning و PeaceLearning Parenting for Me، و امیدوارم که واقعا این نسل آینده بتونن توجه و به اصطلاح اون علاقهشون رو بذارن برای اینکه با همدیگه در کنار هم با آنچه ما وحدت میدونیم، وحدت unity، سازندگی میدونیم، constructive peace learning، در کنار هم بتونیم عشق و آرامش بیاریم to our communities to bring peace and to focus on peace learning. Welcome to the show, Miss Camellia and Miss Chloe. Tell us about your experiences these past weeks regarding Nowrouz. I know you all celebrated Nowrouz at your schools, in your community, and I know that you are very excited to talk about it. Camellia, why don't you go first?
نوروزتان مبارک. سلام، اسم من کملیا است. من کلاس دوم هستم و در لس آنجلس زندگی می کنم. من رقص باله دوست دارم. نوروز در لس آنجلس جشن بزرگی است. من خونه سازی دوست دارم. من به دوستانم نوروز یاد دادم، حفظین یاد دادم و کلمه عشق یاددم. نوروزتان پیروز. مرسی.
نوروزتان پیروز. کمی جون، میدونم که نوروز رو در مدرسه جشن گرفتی. You celebrated at your school. You taught your friends about Nowrouz and Hafseen. You celebrated Go Global and International Lunch Day with food and festivities. What do you love most about Nowrouz?
I like how we get to go, like, spend family time together and eat Persian food.
Wonderful. Chloe June, you want to introduce yourself?
Salam. Ismin and Chloe.
And you want to wish everyone a happy Nowrouz?
Happy Nowrouz.
And how do you say it in Farsi?
Eid Shema Mubarak.
Eid Shema Mubarak. So wonderful. So glad to have you. Camellia, you have one more thing to say regarding Nowrouz and your Nowrouz celebration? Go ahead.
Two more things.
Two more things. Go ahead.
The first thing is, the other thing I like about Nowrouz is that we get to get AD, which is money.
AD. All the Persian kids know about AD, right? You get money from the grandparents, and it's like a Christmas gift. You get to celebrate with your family, and just like Santa, you know how Santa knows if you've been naughty or nice. We have Amu Nowrouz. Amu Nowrouz هم مثل سانتا کلاز میدونه که کدوم بچه ها خوب بودن و کدوم بچه ها یه خورده شیطونی کردن و موقع نوروز میاد و عیدیا رو میاره. دوستان میریم به یه ویدیو کلیپ درباره سلبریشن و نوروز، جشن نوروز در کاخ سفید. این رو تماشا میکنیم. بعد که برمیگردیم میخوایم درباره ایستر صحبت بکنیم و جشن به اصطلاح ایستر و اینکه بچه ها اینجا در لس آنجلس ایستر رو چجوری سلبریت میکنن. با ما باشید. خب دوستان، همینطوری که مشاهده کردین در کاخ سفید سال دومی هستش که جشن نوروز رو اینجا در آمریکا سلبریت میکنیم و چقدر زیبا که ما در یک همچین جشن فرهنگی اون وحدت رو، اون یونیتی رو، اون چیزایی رو که به ما صلح و آشتی میاره در خانواده روش توجه میکنیم و جشن میگیریم. بسیار زیباست. That's peace learning folks. صحبت بعد که خیلی در لس آنجلس اینجا در آمریکا جشن بزرگی بود و همین دیروز بود، ایستر ساندی بود و ما در کنار خانواده هامون، در کنار دوستان و عزیزان رفتیم. اونهایی که مسیحی هستن به چرچ رفتیم و اونهایی که جشن ایستر رو با ایستر اگ هانت جشن میگیرن. شبیه نوروز خودمونه دوستان. اینجا هم ایستر تخم مرغا رو ما به اصطلاح دکوریت میکنیم. اینا تخم مرغاییه که بچهای من درست کردن با انواع اقسام شیوه های مختلف. آرت music, celebration, spirituality, and faith. I'm happy to welcome to my show today on Mom Talk, Caroline. Hello, dear, welcome, and Landon. Welcome to Mom Talk. So, what was Easter like for you yesterday? Let's talk about your experience.
Amazing.
Amazing? Tell us about amazing. What did you do?
We did a little Easter egg hunt with the eggs the bunny gave us for the Easter egg hunt he did for Easter.
Okay. And so you go look for eggs, and are they hidden?
They're hidden.
They're hidden. And do you, so once you find an egg, what happens?
Oh, we put it somewhere, and at the end, when we're all done, we get to open them.
Okay. Now, what if two of you, let's say Landon and you, Caroline, you find the same egg at the same time? What do?
We would do rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, cool. So you kind of work it out with rock, paper, scissors. Did that happen yesterday?
No. A little bit.
A little bit?
Not really.
Not really. And did you go to church?
Yes.
We did, but we didn't do the Easter egg hunt.
After.
Okay.
And it was a much longer mass.
Got it. So you decided to celebrate with your friends and family afterwards, and that's always fun. Tell us, what was your favorite part
Of Easter?
Yeah.
Getting a lot of candy.
A lot
When
of
we got-
candy.
when-
Me too.
When we got to eat our coconut bunny cake.
Ooh, how awesome. Yeah, there's always a special Easter cake or some Easter dessert. And that's awesome. Tell us about your art. I know you, in school, sometimes you have these special art projects. Tell us about your individual art. Caroline, you go first.
We made stained glasses, and we used Sharpie color markers, yarn,
Can you hold it up so we can...
tin foil,
Isn't that beautiful? Oh my
And-
goodness. That is lovely. May I
and-
see?
and we also used cardboard. You can use any kind of cardboard.
Okay, so tell us, for those children watching, those families watching who would like to make a beautiful art like this, how can they do this?
They can use
tape.
yarn,
Okay.
yarn,
Mm-hmm.
Tape yarn,
Sharpie,
tin
Okay.
foil,
Okay.
colored Sharpie.
So walk us through it. So first you get the cardboard.
You get the cardboard, you draw it out in pencil that you would like.
Okay.
When
So you
you're-
decided that you wanted to draw the cross. That is beautiful. And that egg is just fabulous.
And then we would glue the when the done the when it is done when it is done we put yarn we put glue on it
Okay.
and then we put
and
yarn.
then we put yarn
The yarn
and then
goes over?
then we put the tin foil with tape
Okay.
and then we line this out right here line the
Softly.
black stuff
Softly.
and then after we color this part.
And it's important to do it softly because if you don't do it softly,
break.
and
will
it'll
break
make
and
a
rip.
hole.
Got it, got it. Fantastic. So let's hold it up one more time. Let's see, there you go. So the beautiful cross and the beautiful Easter egg. And that can be, by the way, the Nowrouz, the Persian egg also that we decorate and have here at the Hafseen. And you made such beautiful art. Do you like art?
It's my favorite subject.
It's
Is it?
very creative.
It's very creative, and it brings a lot of people from many cultures together, right? Because when we're working on art together, we feel connected and united. So thank you so much for coming and talking about your Easter celebration experiences. Do you have any special messages for your friends or families who are watching this program? Can you say Eid Shoma Mubarak?
Aidish.
عید شما مبارک. خب دوستان میریم بعد که برمیگردیم دنباله بحث رو در برنامه مام تاک در رابطه با West meets East or two cultures coming together. اینجا در لس آنجلس برای اونایی از ما که پرژن امریکن هستیم یا هریتیج پرژن داریم، این نقطه به خصوص یا این ماه به خصوص خیلی ماه مهمیه، چون همگی با هم در زیر یک چتر صلح و آشتی میکنیم و نوروز رو سلبریت میکنیم. Stay with us.
Hello, everybody. Well, happy Easter. We are so blessed to have this beautiful day and to have so many friends in our backyard. I'm going to sit down because I'm getting kind of hoarse. Can you guys roar? Oh, I saw you blinking. And they gnash their terrible teeth. That's some good rumpusing. Oh no, it's a bee. Hold on. You guys are wild things. You're not supposed to be scared of bees.
Well, with that, we're going to get down there and do some Easter egg rolling. You guys, thank you so much. Have a great time and happy Easter.
I think you won it on that one. Good job.
خب دوستان، چه برنامه جالبی. انشالله یه سالی همگی با هم اونجا اگرول رو با هم باشیم و در کنار هم نوروز و اگرول رو با هم سلبریت بکنیم. Liz, hi, welcome to MomTalk.
Thank you. Happy Easter.
I feel like
happy
this
Nowrouz
is your
and
home.
happy
This is like your second home.
I know.
Right?
I like it here. I'm moving right in.
So good to have you. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you.
Yeah. Tell us about Warrior Moms. What are you up to? Spring break?
Yes.
What's
well,
happening?
Truth be told, the Warrior Moms are on spring break. We're moms. We have to do something for spring break. And thank you for having my kids on. That was the highlight of their spring break, believe it or not.
Lovely, yeah.
But Lisa and I are, believe it or not, taking our kids to Vegas.
Wow.
We are going to Las Vegas.
Wow.
Can you go to Las Vegas with children? I'm going to find out. I don't know if you really I had never thought of Vegas as a place you would take children.
Yeah, right.
But now they've really made Las Vegas really, really kid friendly. And there's so many things to do. So both Lisa and I are taking our kids and we're meeting there. We're going to have dinner at the Eiffel Tower.
Wonderful.
So we're going to do, there's a million kid friendly things we're going to do there.
Yeah, we've been there. What we like to do there, the Secret Garden is fun. They get to go visit the white tigers and lions, the white lion. We like the aquarium.
Yes.
Yeah, the aquarium is fun. They have this dome at Circus. They have a dome. It's like an amusement park.
Okay.
That you can spend literally the whole day, and it's not as expensive as Disneyland or some of those expensive amusement parks like Six Flags, but it's much more reasonable. You pay for the whole day, so the kids love it there, and they can spend the whole day. There's also this indoor skydiving experience that
I don't know if my heart
they
could
would
take
love. It's indoors, so you're basically in a very controlled, floating in a very controlled environment, but it's fun.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. And then dinner is always great.
Yes.
The Venetian, the gondola ride.
Yes, they're dying to do that. We're taking them to see a Cirque du Soleil show because I feel like that's sort of like the thing you have to do. So we're going to take them to see Mystère, which is the first of all the shows.
Yeah.
But they're looking forward to that. They want to see the dolphins, which I guess is also in the
Secret Garden.
Yeah. And then we're taking them to, Coco loves Paris. I mean, I think the amazing thing about Vegas is, and you forget about this, but just seeing the hotels, because you don't have to spend a bunch of money.
That's right.
Just seeing the hotels, like going to the New York and seeing the skyline, and going to the Paris hotel and seeing the Eiffel Tower, and even going to Circus and seeing the Circus Acts, whatever it is. But all these thematic, the MGM Lions at the MGM Grand. They have so many cool exhibits now that you can show the kids. So the kids are really excited to kind of get a feel for, you know, what Vegas is. And I know that when I told them Vegas really comes alive at night, and so they're going to get to stay up late, and they're going to really, I mean, I just think they're just going to, even the Bellagio fountains, I mean, they've seen these kind of fountains before, but the Bellagio fountains are so grand and so beautiful. So I think they're just going to be blown away.
The challenge, though, I have to say, in our past experiences, is how do we manage the family and the children so they're not overexposed, they're not exposed to what's not age appropriate. And so with Vegas, it's always risky, you know. So we usually vet out like certain
Yes.
And then with moms, like, we're texting each other, okay, it's clear now, kids can go through.
Right. I mean, I think the shows are, we're going to go to Giada's restaurant.
That's wonderful.
Which I'm really looking forward to. So we're going to go to Giada's restaurant and then go to Mystere one night.
Perfect.
We're going to go to the Eiffel Tower and kind of spend time like in the little Paris hotel area, which I think will be kind of tame comparatively. But I know what you mean, and people have talked to me about that. And one thing people have mentioned is that, as far as walking the strip, is that walking it in the daytime is so much better because they actually have all these photo ops during the day. They have showgirls that come out, and you can take a picture with your kids, and the showgirls are behind the Las Vegas sign at Harrah's. So there's always these, like, there's a lot more fun things to do. And I'm thinking, you know, more at night, we're going to have early dinner and then, you know, head to maybe another exhibit or a show, like Blue Man Group or, you know, one of the shows. I think that's sort of the safer route.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. So have lots of fun if you're going to Vegas. You know, I think it's really about finding the right place for the families to come together and have a great time. And you can do this at your own home. I think a lot of our friends and family, you know, we love to do staycations. We do, you know, those downtimes in the backyard or the community pool room where we're just getting together and having some downtime and celebrating peace and unity and spring and rejoice. And that's just as relaxing as traveling abroad.
And probably more relaxing in a lot of ways. Staying all day in your pajamas is a great vacation. I agree with that. And I think, you know, a lot of people I know are not going away for this spring break. And I think because they've spent money on different things, they're kind of choosing not to. And having just a play date at your house with friends, or having dinner with family, or just having a day in the pajamas. And we play a game in the house, which I love, and it's called It's My 15 Minutes. And so we set the timer, and every 15 minutes, it is your turn, it is your show. And so the kids, you know, get to pick for 15 minutes, and they get really excited because when the timer goes off, they look at each other, it's your turn. And then I even do it. And so usually when it's my turn, I'll take out like the wedding album. You have to think about all these different things that you normally don't do with your kids because it's so busy and so crazy. But I'll take out the wedding album. I'll take out our wedding video. Or I will share a book with them that I, you know, haven't shown them in a while. Or I try to do something, or a little craft. I try to do something really special because our lives are so busy normally. So it's nice to have. So the it's my 15 minutes game.
I love that idea.
Really, it really does something.
I love that idea. I'm gonna try it. That's a great idea. All right. So tell us about Nowrouz in your worlds. You know, you're not Persian.
Yes.
But you do have a lot of Persian friends.
I do. I'm hoping they let me in.
So tell us about your personal experience this past month.
Well, I mean, all I can say is I don't know a ton about it, but, you know, I have noticed that I feel like it's more in the ether now. Now I feel like more and more people know about it. We had a celebration at school. We have friends that are celebrating, and I mean, it's a beautiful holiday. I feel like it's a really nice reflection of your culture and what you do. And I've seen so many friends getting together with their family, and the kids are coming back to school and kind of explaining it. And I think it's so nice when kids are open to other holidays that other kids from other cultures are experiencing. They get really excited. Coco and Lena were like, what is that? Why can't we do it? They were even listening to you just now. What? They get money from the grandparents? What is this holiday? We want to know. But it's really been great. And I like how schools are embracing it, you know, because I think it's really kind of become a thing where we're all kind of shying away from all these holidays. I would rather embrace them all, especially if you have somebody in your child's class who's celebrating. I would love for that child to come in and talk about it. I mean, I want my kids to know that stuff. So for me, you know, the more information and the more sharing of that is the better for me and for the kids.
Exactly. And, you know, I told you about this. I attended the interpersonal neurobiological conference, IPNB. And so at this conference, the focus of all these scientists, these elite scientists and neuroscientists and psychologists, was on the value and the importance of culture and bringing it together, integrating it at the neuronal level. So sort of the brain development from the inside out, and how the more we integrate celebration of cultures, differences, and bringing it together in a sense of uniting, you know, the unity, that feeling for children, if we can bring that to early education, early years learning, we are really doing a service for the next generation, because they learn about relating to others and engaging with others. And our brains at its best is integrated and is a social brain.
Right.
And so when we embrace and celebrate these experiences from the inside out, we are doing a really good job with peace learning parenting. And so it's the bottom line, right? If we're active in our community, if we have some sort of leadership at our city level, community, school, education, or wherever we are as moms, warrior moms, then let's push for that. Let's really celebrate it and really focus on the value of inclusivity and integration and cultural celebration.
Yes, and I think a lot of the difficulties that we find, especially today, all these racial divide, all this stuff that's going on, is really, it's just ignorance. It's just not really understanding where the other person's coming from, or what they're doing, or why they're doing, you know, where their family comes from, or what they're involved in. I think, you know, that sharing, if we start that early with the kids, like that, it's so cool to have a different religion, a different culture, a different celebration, and different things you're doing in your family. I think that's really, like, we have a whole group of kids at the school who are Irish at our school, and they started an Irish step little club, and now it's become this really popular thing. And if that one child's mother hadn't said, you know, I'd like to start this club, it would have never happened. And now everybody kind of knows about it, and they talk about it, and we celebrate the holidays for them too. And I just think it's so lovely. Coco's been Irish stepping. She's been Irish stepping around the living room. She's very into Irish stepping now.
And you know what's really cool about these clubs is, or these experiences or these celebrations, is when we allow an exchange, an interpersonal exchange, that shared narrative. So someone who is not Persian can also join this club and learn about those celebrations and those cultural values, just as they would step into the Irish club and learn about the Irish culture. So when we open up and turn this into a learning experience across generations and different backgrounds, as we're really focusing on bringing health and mental health to our children and our communities.
Absolutely.
So shared narratives matter. We need to talk to our children and families about our past experiences, but also open our hearts and minds to taking in and integrating with each other, because we're all humans, we're all earthlings, and we all have one earth to love.
And I also think you do a great job at embracing your culture, and it takes work. You know, it's not just, you know, you can be Persian and you could just kind of let this stuff go by. I mean, you really don't have to engage it unless you want to. And even for me and our family, we're half Czech, and we had not been celebrating St. Joseph's Day. And I said to my husband, I said, here's the thing. We could just let this go by and never celebrate it and never talk about it and never let it be anything. But it's kind of, it robs children of like kind of an identity or like a feeling that they get of pride when you don't do things like that. So I love the way, you know, you really embrace all of this, share it with your kids, and let them really be a part of it. Even coming on today and kind of talking about it, they're going to remember that. And I think that's really special.
Thank you, Liz. So we have a clip on this Persian parade. It was the first, and this year the second annual Persian parade. این صحبتایی که داریم میکنیم در این لحظه در MomTalk با خانم لیز فادک، فاوندر Warrior Moms، در رابطه با فرهنگ و نقش فرهنگ در شناخت هویت یا به اصطلاح رشد در هویت، رشد و به اصطلاح اون سلامت روح و روان هستش. خب داریم میگیم که خیلی خوبه وقتی خانواده ها در کامیونیتی، در جامعهمون ما در کنار هم میایم و اگر در مدرسه هستیم این جشن ها رو میگیریم و با بچه هامون صحبت میکنیم که بچه ها اون ارزش ها و باورهایی رو که در فرهنگشون پیدا میکنن که مربوط میشه به صلح و آشتی درونی میکنن، دربارش احساس به اصطلاح احساس غرور میکنن. خیلی خوبه که ما وقتی که شناخت پیدا میکنیم از فرهنگ دیگه‌ای که در اون جامعهمون وجود داره، اینجا که آمریکا ملتینگ پات هستش، هممون از یک فرهنگ و یک بک‌گراندی میایم و وقتی که شناخت و توجه میذاریم و میخوایم که همدیگر رو بشناسیم بهتر و همدیگر رو ارزش قائل باشیم برای اون ریشه هامون و ارزش های فرهنگی گذشتمون، ولی توجهمون همواره روی صلح و آشتی و اون مطالبی هستش که به کودکانمون ارتقا میده، اونها رو مغرور میکنه و بهشون احساس خوبی میده در رابطه با فرهنگشون. توجهمون همه collectively با همدیگه روی اون بخشی از مغزمون میذاریم که مغز اجتماعی هستش. Our brains میدونیم که تمام تحقیقات اخیر روی نوروساینس و interpersonal neurobiology به این توجه میکنه که مغز ما مغز اجتماعی هستش، social brain هستش و برای اینکه مغز سالمتری داشته باشیم، برای اینکه انسانهای سالمتر و کاملتری باشیم، میبایست توجهمون رو بذاریم روی روابطمون، روی کیفیت روابطمون، روابط خودمون با فرهنگمون، روابط خودمون با فرزندانمون و هرچی که بیشتر ارتقاء سلامت یا آگاهی به وجود میاد در رابطه با مغز یا رشد مغز و رشد مثلا فرد در رابطه با سلامت روح و روانش یا روانی، سلامت psychological health بهش کمک میکنه که در جامعهش فرد مثبتی باشه و کمک بکنه برای آوردن صلح و آشتی بیشتر. خب Liz, just a quick summary. I like to know what's happening with Warrior Moms sort of future. I know there's an important conference coming up. Yes. Tell us about that conference. And then after that, we're going to go to watch a short clip on the Persian parade in Los Angeles. But yes, go ahead, please.
Yes, so we started our tribe section on the website, so we're really excited about that, and we're going to have certain ambassadors for each tribe to lead discussions and to bring people together. And in fact, just this morning, I was watching Good Morning America, and they were talking about the importance of digital sisterhood. That this is becoming kind of the way that women are relating now, because women are very spread out and busy and they don't have a lot of time, that online communities of women are very, very powerful, and that is where you get a lot of support. So I'm so excited to be kind of one of the people that is engaging in this. And so the tribe section of the warriormoms.co is it's open and ready, and if you want to start your own tribe, you can let us know that you want to start one. If you email us at info@thewarriormoms.co, you can let us know if you have a tribe you want to start. But we did start a few of them. One is a faith tribe, one is for people who have gone through divorce, and we don't just say divorce, we say divorce warrior. You're a divorce warrior, you're a faith warrior, you're a warrior, you're very strong no matter what you're going through. So we started the tribe section, and we're working on our first event, which will be in October. I will have to tell you more about that when we kind of finalize everything, but we're really looking forward to it, and we want to have a one-day event from 9 in the morning till 7 at night, and with all different speakers and experiences and food and cocktails and a dance party, and just we want women to come together and have a great time and learn and grow and connect.
Wonderful. Can we start a Nowrouz tribe? A Nowrouz
Absolutely.
festival or Nowrouz celebration tribe?
Absolutely.
Yes,
I would love that.
Great. That would be wonderful. خب بریم دوستان به یه کلیپ درباره پرید لس آنجلس نگاه بکنیم. خانم مری آپیک میدونم در چندین سال فعالیتشون، چند سال فعالیت توانستند سال گذشته این به اصطلاح پرید رو در لس آنجلس در جلوی سیتی هال به وجود بیارن و چه کار زیبایی، بسیار بسیار قشنگه. تماشا بکنیم.
شما ایرانیان در راه تو ای ارزشی دارد این جان ما آینده با خاک ایران ما درود بر شما ایرانیان
واقعا درود بر ایرانیان خوب، ایرانیان آمریکایی‌های خوب، پرژنز، در هر کجا که ما هستیم واقعا میدونیم که چجوری celebrate بکنیم. We're good about celebrating.
Yeah, well, that was a really big celebration. I have to say that's a really good turnout. I mean, you know, I saw it said first annual. I think that's amazing how many people came out. Because sometimes it's hard to get the word out about those things. So, you know, it's the best of intentions, but it's hard to get the word out everywhere that it's happening.
That's right. So Mary Apik, she worked on this for several years. You saw the Cyrus cylinder, منشور حقوق بشر کوروش بزرگ. The Cyrus cylinder is the first human rights declaration and talks about equality, gender equality, talks about, he was one of those leaders who believed in equal rights for women, for children of different faith, different religious backgrounds. And so many Persians really look up to him. In fact, I named Cyrus, my son Cyrus.
Oh my gosh.
After Cyrus.
Amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
So there's that history. We adore Cyrus the Great, his leadership. He was all about love and leading with love. And this is thousands of years ago,
wow,
Liz.
A man who we'd like to have him around today.
Right. That's right. So what's really cool is now at the City Hall, we have this Persian parade, this beautiful parade, and they come and march with this Cyrus cylinder and talk about peace, love, humanity, and bringing us all together under one umbrella of unity, love, and peace. And you know, it's important, especially nowadays, to focus on
an important message that it rings very true today.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So congratulations to Mary Apik, Mr. Cardon, Paris Cardon. He's also very involved.
Wow.
He was a big sort of contributor. There are many musicians, many artists,
celebrities,
yes, and so maybe next year we'll go together. We'll take our children.
We'll broadcast live from there. You want to
come? There you go. All right. Spring break. We're talking about spring break on MomTalk LA. I know always there's a challenge. Some families like to keep routines. During spring break, they like to do, the camps that sort of continue the routines. What's your take on that? What do you think?
You know what? I really believe in breaking the routine completely.
Okay.
For me, I feel like the kids need unstructured time. Mm-hmm. You know, I think the unstructured time is one of the things they don't have ever. Mm-hmm. You know, where everybody's running everybody to school and then activities after school. Mm-hmm. I think if you can, for me, spring break is either about showing them something really interesting, experiencing something with them that's really interesting or educational, or just having complete downtime. And if that means watching movies all day, great. If that means taking a giant hike, great. If someone wants to take a nap, fantastic. But a lot of times we just try to get them to go out to the backyard, play. Even last night I said, okay, no TV, nothing, no games, no tablets, no nothing. And I just kind of walked away, and they started playing Monopoly together. And they were playing Monopoly, and they were wheeling and dealing and buying properties. And I thought, this is so great. You know, just it's kind of a harder game. So Landon had to kind of teach Caroline about the different parts of it. But I love that when you leave them to their own devices and you kind of take yourself out of the equation, like, don't come to me for what to do. You have to figure that out on your own. And boredom is not a bad thing. Boredom is where you kind of get an idea. It's where you can be creative. So I think it's kind of, parents have a hard time. Sometimes they feel like, it's loud in the house, or they want to give them activity, or they want to get them out of the house. But I feel like if you can kind of let the boredom, kind of go in its wave, it ends up leading to something creative or something kind of more inspirational if you can kind of wait.
Awesome.
Be patient.
Let me translate. It's some really good tips, hot tips for you moms and dads. درباره spring break صحبت می‌کنیم. اگر در ایران یا در نقطه دیگه از جهان با ما هستید، شاید تعطیلات نوروزی هست برای شما در تهران و ایران. وقتی که برای تعطیلات میخوایم برنامه ریزی بکنیم، اینجا خب مادران و پدران خیلی از 1-2 ماه قبل برنامه ریزی میکنن که بچه ها چه کار بکنن، چه بکنن در ایام تعطیلات. بعضیا دوست دارن کمپ بذارن بچه هاشون رو، برای اینکه فکر میکنن که اون اوقاتی رو که بچه ها عادت کردن در مدرسه باشن، یا شاید برنامه خودشونه، مادر و پدرها اون اوقات رو میخوان همون ساعت‌ها رو اونجوری نگه دارن. برای همین بچه‌ها رو میفرستن کمپ‌های مختلف، کمپ هنر، رقص، کمپ شنا و غیره. منتها نکته‌ای که خیلی جالب هستش، لیز اشاره بهش میکنه، این هستش که چرا نه این به اصطلاح اوقات رو، این تعطیلات رو استفاده بکنیم، یه کارهای متنوع و کارهای جدید بکنیم، چون که اون کارهای متنوع و کارهای جدید هستش که به بچه هامون خلاقیت و تنوع و کار نو یاد میده و منم کاملا موافقم. این نکته خیلی دقیق هستش، در روانشناسی هم ثابت شده. وقتی که بچه ها حوصله‌شون سر میره و وقتی بچه ها کاری ندارن انجام بدن، در اون نقطه هستش که مغز شروع میکنه به فعالیت و خلاقیت نشون دادن. بنابراین وقتی که بچه‌تون، فرزندتون میگه که مامی I'm bored، بهش بگین که that's good, boredom brings creativity و بهش یاد بدین که اون اوقات هستش که مغزش داره رشد میکنه، مغزش داره قوی میشه. Your elastic, fantastic elastic brain، بهش اینو توجه بکنین، یاد بدین که وقتی که bored هستی، وقتی حوصلت سر میره، مغزت داره رشد میکنه. بنابراین خوبه که حوصلت سر بره. در هر صورت اینو متنوع کردن این ایام تعطیلات با به اصطلاح سلبریشن های مختلف، سفر بردن یا موزه رفتن. Museums are always fun during this time.
Museums are great. And you know what? It's also a chance for them to kind of run a little bit, because museums are such wide open spaces. And by the way, you can be loud in a museum. It's not, so it's kind of, it's hard when you're in your house all the time. But if you're in a museum, they can kind of run a little bit. They can be a little bit loud. And then you can focus them in on seeing what they're seeing and kind of explain to them different things and experience things. But I do think that kind of exploration and I like taking kids out, and even coming here, this is a new experience. Sure. I think a new experience for a child is so great. But museums always have those kind of new exhibits and new things coming in, so there's always something new to see.
Wonderful. و تمام اوقات هم ما این اوقات رو نداریم که با بچه هامون باشیم و خیلی آزادی داشته باشیم در اینکه کجا بریم و چه بکنیم. من هم موافق هستم با لیز، دوست خوبم، که این اوقات رو استفاده بکنیم، بریم کارهای متنوع بکنیم، موزه ببریمشون، botanical gardens، این جاهایی که میتونیم اونها تماشا بکنن the cherry blossoms, take in places where we generally don't have time to go, like you say.
Right, being in nature is so restorative, and even if it's just a little walk that you're doing, it doesn't have to be a huge commitment, but I've noticed that just having that time in nature really is so healing for everybody in the family, not just the kids.
That's right. So focus on healing, rejuvenation, celebrating spring. ایام نوروزی هستش. توجهمون رو بذاریم به 13 بدر. We have a celebration known as 13 بدر. It's the 13th after the first day of our new year, Nowrouz. And what we do, the sabze that we make, so we make this sabze for Nowrouz celebration, and it grows. It's this grass, this green, beautiful display that we have at our Hafsin. And so on 13 Bedar, the 13th of the month, we tie a knot, we make a wish, and then we go out to nature and we put it out and we let it go in a stream of water. Let's say we go by the river or ocean or even in nature, and we let it go, let go of the old, the past, and starting new and rejuvenating.
I love that.
So yeah, that's the
great.
sabze and 13 Bedar, and I know that's coming up. برای خیلی از شماها 13 بدر داره میاد. میدونم در ایران, in Iran, in Tehran, they celebrate it big time. It's just such a grand celebration. Maybe شاید در این 13 بدر در هر کجا که هستین، اروپا، کانادا، ایران، میدل ایست، اینجا آمریکا، میتونیم همگی دور هم جمع بشیم و خوب هست دوستانمون و دوستان غیر ایرانیمون رو دعوت بکنیم که با هم جشن بگیریم، با هم بودن رو جشن بگیریم. It's really critical, especially now, to celebrate unity, to invite our non-Persian friends, engage them, involve our non-Persian community to see that together we can focus on the peace and unity that Nowrouz brings and this 13 Bedar celebration.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so we really wish you هر کجا که هستین براتون آرزوی سبز بودن و سبز بودن و شاد بودن رو داریم. براتون آرزوی اون اوقات نوروزی که برای شما صلح بیشتر و آشتی بیشتر، آرامش بیشتر میاره، تندرستی بیشتر میاره. با خانواده‌هاتون اوقات خوب و دلپذیر رو براتون آرزو میکنم. Liz, I wish that when you go to Las Vegas with your family, you have a really beautiful time.
Oh, thank you.
I wish you peace. I hope that you have a spring break that brings you rejuvenation. I know you are so busy. You work so hard for our community, for the LA Mom Warriors or International Mom Warriors. And I am so grateful personally to you and for what you do as a mom, as a community leader. And it's been a pleasure knowing you and being your friend, and I love just watching you lead, and it's a blessing.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a privilege to be here, and I love learning about all that you're doing, and you are such an inspiration to me, so back at you.
All right. Any last words for our families?
Well, I would say if you're trying to survive spring break, which we all are, just remember that, you know what, it's okay to have a pajama day. It's okay to stay in your pajamas all day, and it's okay to watch movies all day, and it's okay to go outside and kind of let yourself off the hook a little bit. I mean, I think moms need downtime too. So, you know, moms, if you can kind of find something to do where that you can have your downtime at the same time the kids are having their downtime, like a walk, like get out in nature, I think that's hugely important for moms. And so just make sure you take care of yourself, even though it's spring break, and I know they're going to drive you crazy.
I agree. در این اوقات تعطیلات نوروزی و یا سپرینگ بریک برای شما آرزوی آرامش میکنم. همونطور که دوست خوبم لیز گفت، مواظب خودتون باشین، به اون لحظاتی که برای شما آرامش میاره، to be mindful, to be present، توجهتون رو بذارین روی خانواده و مواظب خودتون باشین. Self-compassion is just as important as compassion. We love you. From MomTalk, نوروز مبارک و سال نو پیروز باد.